If you're anything like me, you've always been thinking about which platform should you start a business in. And as we build over 60 businesses every single year, we've got this question a lot from our customers and people in our community. So in this video, I want to be answering the question, if you're starting a business, which one should you start with, Google or Facebook ads? And I'm going to put kind of a side-by-side comparison between the two so that you can start building the picture of which one would be ideal for you. So we're going to go GA for Google ads and Meta for Meta, all right? And so, you know, in Australia, we create an acronym for almost everything. So it's only proper that I do that, GA, all right? And I'm gonna put a little bit of a line in the middle, okay? So let's begin. So in order to understand Google ads, all right, it's really important to understand that Google ads is a search intent-based platform. What does this mean? It means that when you, and you've probably done this as well, when you go onto Google ads, okay, or Google in general, you normally already search for a product, okay? So you're actively looking, all right? So it's called a high intent, right? Which means that there's a lot more money flowing through Google ads, okay? People are actively looking, okay? People are actively looking for products, okay? Now, this is really important to understand because if you're looking to release a new product into the market and it doesn't even exist, then no one's going to be searching for it. It's going to be very hard to advertise on Google, right? Obviously, you've got YouTube ads, which you can argue about and all that kind of stuff. So if you're completely new and you're looking like, hey, I would love to get unlimited free products, then I've got a special gift for you. You know, here at the Business Builders, we've created a course that shows you how to start, grow, and then sell an e-commerce business. Now, we've created a free video inside of that course that shows you how we find unlimited winning products for our e-commerce business. If you wanted to get access to that course, click the link below and I'll see you over there. On the other side of the paper, there's Meta. Now, Meta is not an intent-based, so you don't actually search for a product. Now, you might, that's kind of been entered with, Facebook Marketplace. So like, you look for like a sauna and then all of a sudden, people are advertising their saunas. That's only a little bit. Majority of the time, it's called disruptive. So there is no high intent. No one's actively searching. People are just scrolling like zombies, right? So there is, it's called disruptive. We call it disruptive marketing, okay? In the sense that you disrupt, you stop the scroll, okay? Okay, so, if you're an established business and you're wondering which one should I enter, and you should be entering one, get really good at, and go to the next one, right? So you should be doing both. But if you're starting from scratch, these are the two main differences. Now, when it comes to your cost of advertising, it's always gonna be more expensive on Google because it converts better. And people are, everyone knows that. And so there's more marketers. So your cost per click is higher, okay? Cost per click here is lower. So cost per click means basically how much it costed you to get someone to click onto your website, right? So that's that. The next other consideration is the support. So the support on Google is actually really, really good, but their platform is a lot more complicated, okay? Complicated. As opposed to Meta, it's easy, but the support sucks, okay? Now, it is important to note that when it comes to starting a fresh business and you've got a really good product, something that maybe evokes a sense of emotion, like limb plumpers, camping products, it makes people excited, you could probably disrupt them and get them to buy. The product is under $100. Facebook is going to be the best option for you when you're first getting started, okay? It's easy to start. It's a visual platform, okay? It's all about the visuals, okay? Facebook, and when I say Meta, I mean Facebook and Instagram. Sorry, I should have clarified that, okay? But we're looking at Facebook and Instagram, okay? So those are the two main platforms that are owned by Meta, okay? So it's easy to start, you got visuals, whereas on Google Ads, you don't have many visual elements. It's more about Google Shopping, so people are actually scrolling through and flicking through in comparison. So the main revenue driver is gonna be Google Shopping, okay? So I would probably recommend, this is my personal opinion, that I would recommend starting with Meta. Meta is generally going to be easier. If you've got good creatives and a simple product page, you're going to be able to survive a lot easier on Meta. As opposed to Google, it's going to be very difficult to be able to survive on Google because it's a lot more expensive. You might gas out the budget a lot quicker because your cost per click is more expensive, and if it doesn't convert, you need more time to figure things out. You know, Google's not going to give you that kind of grace. Okay, so those are the two main options. Now, if you haven't got a winning product yet, we've actually just released a free video that's going to show you exactly how we find 400 winning products every single year, because we're building around 60 businesses a year here at thebusinessbuilders.com. And so if you would like access to that free video, it's completely free. You just put in your email, you get access to our community. I'd encourage you to click the link below, get access to that video course. It's even got a bonus course attached to that showing you how to exit your brand for 300 grand. And also you're going to show you, it's going to give you a spreadsheet that you can pop all your winning products in there after you've learned exactly how we do it. So I hope that's been encouraging, and I'll see you in the next video.